Athletes, Coach Blue here. Welcome back to the locker room. Glad that you guys are enjoying this channel. I hope it's bringing some good sobriety and recovery tips right into your home. As always, please subscribe to the channel. Give us a like, click the like button, do whatever you got to do. Reach out, comment below. We'll help answer some questions you might have about Team Addict Athlete and how to get involved. More importantly, today I want to talk about something super important, and that is that name that's on the back of your jersey. You might see that from time to time when you're watching professional sports, college sports, things for that matter. Well, they'll have a number identifying them and they'll have a name on the back of their jersey. Do you ever wonder about that name on the back of their jersey? About what it means, who they are, what they stand for, where they come from, all of that and above? It's important to remember that. Think about this, athletes. That name on the back of their jersey represents more than just that person that plays. It shows who they are and where they came from down whatever family line they did. See, back in the day, before all of this addiction stuff started to really kind of get put into the public's eye, your word was your bond. Okay? Handshakes were usually the signatures on multi-million-dollar deals. But one day, things really started to get messed up. People started to retract their word. They stopped doing what they said they would do. They forgot how important that name on the back of their jersey, quote unquote, truly was and truly is. And that's why we have to start signing contracts and signing things. And you got to sign for this and sign for that. You got to write your name. You sign for car loans. You sign for house loans. You sign for rent. You sign for pretty much everything. But if you ever took a moment to slow it down and to see what your autograph truly means, that person, that line that you signed on, that person that you are, what does it truly mean? It means that Blue Robinson is signing this car loan, and I will make sure that I hold up my end of the deal for you building and delivering this car to me, that I will live up to my obligations and responsibilities to pay for it. That if I sign this page saying I will do this and I will do that, that my integrity has enough pull and enough hold on my heart that I will do what I sign up to do. See, when we forget what our name means, especially that name on the back of that jersey, we start throwing away a lot more than just our integrity, athletes. We start throwing away our legacy. Those names, those last names that you have, they mean something. They came from somewhere. They came from people that struggled and fought and kicked and bite to get here. And when you retract from that, when you use that name on the back of your jersey for something negative and it becomes a headline on a newspaper or on the local news, well, then we have a problem. Right? You started to drag that name literally through the mud. Don't do that, athletes. Remember how important your name is, what it represents. When you sign a paper saying you're going to do something, do it. How many of you out there have ever gotten an autograph from one of your favorite athletes? Think about how important it was that they signed their name, that they took the time to write that down. How cool was that as a little kid holding that picture of your favorite sports player and you had the name on there? It's why they sell memorabilia with names on them. They mean something. Your name means something. When you tarnish it, when you defile it, and when you literally cast it to the depths of addiction, what's it worth then? See, integrity is one of the first things to leave when we start getting into addiction, and it's one of the last things we gain back once we start getting into sobriety. So viewers, it's important to remember what your team name is and what your name is on the back of that jersey, which team you play for, but then who are you that defines you as such and such athlete? Coach Blue Robinson. It's a name that I've been able to edify and strengthen within this world of recovery. Do that with your name. Remember how important it is. When it does get tarnished, build it back up. Be accountable to those issues. Be able to put that name back into the forefront of what it truly means. If you don't know what your last name means, by all means, do some research, Google it. There's a lot of different things you can do to find out where your family history comes from, and more importantly, what it means to be you. You're very individualized and you're an MVP on the team of Addict to Athlete. Remember how important your name is, because when it's written on the back of the jersey, Everyone sees it. Everyone knows who you are. Make sure that you value that principle so that when your name comes up next time, it can be, look at the all-star on Team Addict to Athlete. That's athlete so-and-so. Be careful with that, athletes, and be cautious to remember how important your name is and what it truly means to wear that on the back of your jersey. So until next time, remember who you are and go turn your mess of addiction into the message of sobriety.